Shih Tzu are like Zen masters who crave tranquility and peace. Loud noises can startle or irritate them, disrupting their tranquil demeanor. Like delicate flowers, these little pups thrive in a calm environment, preferring the gentle rustle of leaves to the clamor of the city streets. So if you want your Shih Tzu to feel safe and content, make sure to keep the volume down and the serenity up. Shih Tzus are like passengers on a wild amusement park ride when it comes to traveling by car. They aren't the biggest fans of this mode of transportation, and they can suffer from motion sickness. These tiny dogs prefer to keep their feet firmly planted on the ground, rather than bouncing around in a moving vehicle. The gentle sway of the car can be disorienting for them, and the constant hum of the engine can be overwhelming. Shih Tzu are like small fish in a big pond when it comes to interacting with larger dogs. To a Shih Tzu, a towering Great Dane or a burly bulldog can be intimidating, and they may feel overwhelmed or anxious around them. It's important to remember that these petite pups may need a bit of extra protection and reassurance when they're around their larger counterparts. Shih Tzu are like divas who need to maintain their luxurious coat. However, too many baths can lead to skin problems and irritations. These small canines have sensitive skin that can become dry and itchy if exposed to too many harsh chemicals and soaps. So while it's important to keep their coat clean and well maintained, it's equally important to do so in a gentle and careful manner. Shih Tzu are like Goldilocks. They need the temperature to be just right. That's why it's best to keep them in a temperature-controlled environment, whether that means staying in an air-conditioned room during the summer or bundling up in a cozy sweater on chilly days. Shih Tzus have big personalities and even bigger hearts, which means they can be particularly sensitive to extreme temperatures. Shih Tzus are like couch potatoes who prefer lounging over running marathons. They may tire easily when faced with too much physical activity, while a leisurely walk around the block can be a great way to keep them happy and healthy. A long trek through the woods may be too much for them to handle. Shih Tzus are like graceful ballerinas who need plenty of space to pirouette and twirl. Tight spaces can make them feel anxious and claustrophobic, and their playful and curious nature requires ample room to explore and play. They can become restless and agitated when confined to a small area, so it's important to provide them with a spacious environment. Shih Tzu are like sensitive artists who can be easily overwhelmed by strong smells or chemicals. These little pups have a refined sense of smell, which means they can be particularly sensitive to the strong scents of cleaning products, perfumes, and other chemicals. Exposure to these smells can cause them to become agitated or uncomfortable, which is why it's important to keep a close eye on the products you use around your furry friend. Consider using natural or unscented cleaning products and avoiding the use of strong perfumes or colognes around your adorable fur ball. Shih Tzu are like Einstein who needs mental stimulation to keep their minds sharp. They are highly intelligent dogs, and a lack of mental stimulation can lead to boredom and discouragement. These little canines have a curious and active mind, which means they need plenty of opportunities to learn, explore, and engage with their environment. Without regular mental exercise, they may become restless and destructive or lose interest in their surroundings altogether. Shih Tzu are like fashionistas who don't like getting their paws dirty or wet and may be reluctant to walk on wet grass or snow. These charming four-legged friends have a low tolerance for cold temperatures, and their small size means that their paws can quickly become chilled or damp in wet conditions. This can make them uncomfortable and unhappy, and may even lead to health problems if their paws are exposed to cold or moisture for extended periods of time.
Let me know in the comments, and if you haven't, subscribe to stay tuned to our community, and we'll see you all next time.